This is just a short video to show what this game will look like while it's being played and point out a couple things. I don't know how well it really shows up in the pictures, so I wanted to film it just to give a better idea of what it really looks like and the scale of it. As you can see, it is pretty big. It's almost 3 feet by 3 feet, and then with all the accessories, it takes up the whole tabletop. So this is set up as though 4 people have been playing for maybe an hour. It's hard to really know. You can see you've got the green clan. These are the little forest dwellers. Over here you've got the blue clan. That's the river people. Over here we've got the yellow clan. These are the gold miners. And then lastly the red clan. These are the mountain folk. So what to say, really? Everybody's just going to be rolling dice and moving their little pawns around. And as you can probably tell, there's a lot going on. So it was useful to set this up and just really get an impression for what it would feel like. And the first thing I thought was, oh my gosh, how can you possibly keep track of what your opponents are doing and what you're trying to do? And it is going to be challenging, but I think that's just going to be part of the fun, is that you focus on your own strategy, you do your best to keep track of what your neighbors are up to, and you just do the best you can as you go along. So, quickly, the goal is to get one of your little pawns from your stronghold, where you will start off, although you do not start off with those cool little castles, and get your little people to the mountain, and up the mountain. I think there's 36 steps up the mountain, and then take over. You know, claim the throne, become the king. To do so, you need to defeat the dragon, who starts off on the mountaintop, which means you can't just make a beeline straight for the mountain because the dragon is difficult to slay. So you'll have to have some kind of plan in place before going on that particular adventure. So the 4 different clans are equal, more or less. You know, you have the same types of players, but they do have different advantages and disadvantages. The forest dwellers have special things they can do with all these little trees that are all over the place. And this little loop, that's the dark forest. So there's some stuff going on there too. The river people, there's these cool rivers that crisscross the kingdom. I'll try to zoom in. It really almost looks like there's real water in there. It looks better in person. I don't know how it looks on screen, but in a game where you're just rolling dice to move across the board, and I think there's actually like 400 game spaces, being able to fast travel is a major advantage. But money makes the world go round, and the gold miners have all kinds of built-in advantages for just accruing wealth. Here's the main bank. There's tons of money in this game, and there's so much you can do with it. I won't go into it now, but it's just going to be a huge advantage if you're the gold miners to be able to spend lavishly. And then lastly, the mountain dwellers. I don't have all of their accessories ready yet, but some of their biggest advantages come on the mountain itself. And since the whole point of the game is to become the king, when you do have your own little man up top, and what would happen is, you know, you'd defeat the dragon and you'd move your character up onto the throne there. There are major advantages for the mountain folk when they are on the mountain. So maybe what I'll do is stop this and I'll just start another video so it doesn't get too long here.